Hi, welcome back to John's Random Reviews. Well, this is random. This is a bit random. This isn't a Makita tool, obviously. I'm afraid all the people who are waiting for another Makita video will have to wait a little bit because I've got this to fix. I borrowed this off somebody who's asked me very kindly to get this thing working, but what is it? It's a toy, a very old toy. Well, I'm not sure what the date is on the bottom of it. It's Fisher Price. It's an original Fisher Price. Here we go, hang on. Fisher Price Jack in a Box puppet. And it's from the 1970s somewhere. It's got 1970 written on it somewhere, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's when it was manufactured. So first thing, you might have seen these. I had one of these when I was little. Bloody heck. That was a long time ago. Anyway, so back in the 70s, there was no playing games on phones or Xboxes. There was this. This was the top thing, one of the top things you could buy for you. It's preschool toys. And then what's meant to happen is Jack is meant to be in his box like that. And the lid goes on like that. And then you're meant to press this button here. And then the lid's meant to pop open. And out Jack comes. But the hinges are broken off, and I don't know quite sure what that is. I can't remember what that's supposed to do, but that's jammed. And the mechanism here, it works kind of, but it gets stuck. So we're going to take it apart. We're not going to do the thing where I show you take it with a screwdriver and take it. I can't be arsed with that. But in a bit, we'll take it apart and I'll do another little video. So I'm going to get it all cleaned up. There's a little bit of marking on the material here, a little tear, and there's a little sort of burn mark there. And I think I'm going to get my brother, hopefully, to it's not going to be one of them total perfect tool repairs, tool restores or whatever. This is going to be sort of a quick fix to get Jack to work properly in his box. Okay, let's get on with it. Here we go, 1970 Fisher Price Toys, East Aurora, New York division of Quaker Oats Company. Made in Great Britain. Making progress. We've got the top off. Had these weird sort of self-drive sort of screws there. These little bits here, part of the hinge, and this is the mechanism down in here. This little arm here opens the box, and down there, that little bit makes it torque. Jack torque when I think it'll either do it when the box is open or closed, don't know. But as you can see, it's got 4 sort of nails put in. So I really need to take that bottom off. With that, I tried to, them nails in, bloody hell, they're in really hard. So I'm going to have to take my time. Actually, this actual Jack is in not bad order. Things of note. I'm going to try and take this cloth bit off and give it a wash. And I really need to take, well, I think there's part of it, these yellow, what's it called, like a ruffle round his neck. I think it's glued on. So I think I'm shit out of luck. I don't want to break it. So I might be able to get this fabric off and give the head a clean. I was trying to get the hat off, but don't know. Don't want to break it, so that's don't know at the moment. But apart from these little plastic broken bits, I think it's going to be all right. Okay, muckers. See you in a bit. Bloody hell, the Dremel's out. This is ideal for this little job. I can't get these little nails or pins out. They're really in hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just gently nibble away at the top and then sort of punch the nails through. Hopefully it won't damage this very, very old, quite fragile plastic. Right then, this is months later. A lot of other projects. Obviously, I went on my holidays, but when I've just got back, a bit jet lagged still, but I've really kind of got to get this job nailed because this is for a friend. This is a favour for a friend. So all the components have all been cleaned and split down. It's quite simple how it works. I might go into some of how it works in a bit, but the main things that broke was 2 items. The most important bit was this bit here. Can you see that bit there? That's the bit that hooks onto there, like that. And then when you press the button, it releases, and then Jack comes out of his box. Luckily, this bit fell inside the bottom of the box, so it wasn't lost. What I've done here is just strengthened it a bit. Super glued it and strengthened it a bit, but put a bit of plastic on there. So that's one component I've fixed. The other one is this little push pad at the bottom that you can make Jack, while he's in his box or not in his box, sing a little bit. Well, it's not really a sing. I don't know what you call it. That's not a song. Anyway, calm down. It was snapped off there. Same again, the bit that had broken off was in the bottom of the box. So I've strengthened that on both sides, super glued it together. And then the other thing that was broken was these tabs on the hinge. They were all snapped off completely, so the lid was just completely loose. So given what do you call the sticker, it's like a paper sticker, a little bit of a clean, and I've cleaned everything, well, as much as I dare. I started making this a little bit wet to try and clean it, and with it being paper, I thought I'd better stop. Obviously there's some rips in there, but it's not one of them sort of like totally perfect restorations. What I mean is, it's going to be still showing its age, and it's going to work, and it's going to look better, but it's not going to be perfect, which is okay. I've tried to clean this a little bit. This is the bit that covers all the mechanism. As you can see, it's a bit faded and it's got a few marks on it here. But I'm just going to try and give that another wash and put it all back together. Now I might kind of do a little bit, put it back together to a stage, and then kind of show you a little bit. I don't know yet, because I don't want the video to drag on too long. Other things of note, this is the bottom bit that goes on there. Oh, it actually goes like that. And remember, early on in the video, I had to sort of grind these nails off there. 4 of them. 2 on there, that side, and 2 on that side. Now, I haven't looked very hard for new nails, but I thought I'll put a tiny little dome-headed screw in, a black screw in there or something. And I think the purists will go, oh my God, you've altered it, but it doesn't. They made millions of these. It's not like they're not worth anything. I think you could get one for 20 quid. There's tons of them online, but this is a favour for a friend, so we're going to get it back working and cleaned up as best we can. And if it doesn't look exactly like factory, it won't be far off. That'll have to do. Right, let's get the head together. Not bad shape. A few scuffs, but not too bad. We better get his eyes and mouth back in. So that just sits in like that. And it just has a rocking action like that. You can see these 2 rails sit on there in that little groove. Things of note already. You can see that little peg there that goes into the other side of the head. I've snapped one of them off. But it's held together, you'll see in a bit, by the hat and the bottom bit, the ruffly bit. We'll go into that in a minute. So this little blue bit goes on there, and there's a spring that goes on there. I think we can put the head together now. Okay, not bad. This little spring goes on there like that, and then see where that recess is in there, the spring goes on there, you can see, and the next bit that goes on, if I remember correctly, is this bit. So it's a little bit of a gap there, but not to worry about that. So we'll put that to one side, and then we'll look at the base. So this bit's got to sit there, and then this bit goes on here, like so. And how does that bit go on? Oh. No, you put that bit in there, and that bit slides up the back like that. I remember. Yeah. There, you can see how that works now. So not quite ready to put the side bit and the bottom bit on yet. I've got to figure this out yet. Remember how this works. Well, that's got to go in there, hasn't it? Like that. And then the bottom of here, you've got to hook this on. So that'll have to go, I think, like that. Like that. Is that right? I think that's right. And then, in theory, this should be able to go on. Oh. Well, kind of. Oh. Sure. Oh. That seems to be working. Okay, I've got it all back together. I didn't film that last bit. It was annoying getting the fabric bit on, but it's all done and dusted, so I'll be able to give this 70s classic toy back. So I got some panel pins like that, and then cut them down a little bit for both. I think they look alright, actually. I think they look fairly pro. So anyway, we need to give it a test. Now, to get Jack to come out of his box, what you do is you press this little button here. So without further ado, okay. Isn't that fantastic? It's all about simple pleasures. Before video games and stuff like that, and mobile phones, and this is what the stuff in the 70s, this is what kids played with. And when Jack's come out of his box, also, this little button here, you can make him talk or sing. As you can see, hours of fun. Very simple, classic sort of toy that, yeah, had some problems. The lid was broken, and some other bits were broken. To get Jack back in the box, all you got to do is push him down, and it clips. It's got a little sort of like a little clip there that holds the lid on, which was broken. So I think I've done a pretty good job. It's brings back lots of memories from when I was a little kid. If only a thing could be simple like that, like this again. It's got no screen. It's got buttons. It's got a button and two buttons there. Not enough for modern children to get excited about, but I'm excited about it. Jack will get to live on and come out of his box many, many more times. So there we go. A fixed 1970s Fisher-Price Jack in a Box. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, thanks for watching. As always, random is rad. Rock on.